is Dwayne Duke. Give it up for him. Another round of applause for everybody saw tonight. Good for yourselves for making it out on a Thursday night. Thank you so much. This room is full. I love this. Hi, Cuyahoga Falls. Ready to have some fun? Are you ready to have some fun? Nope. I'm a touring comic, which means I spend my time sleeping at the nicest hotels, parking lots. That's what I do. People find out I'm from Cleveland, they always want to talk to me about sports. They're like, hey, what about them Browns? What about them Cavs? What about them Indians? I was like, I don't know anything about those millionaires, but if you want to talk about potholes, bitch, I got you. Okay, you guys are going to be tight here tonight. Like, I'm not part of the contest. You can laugh. I know, it's been a struggle. I was here. Comedy's my favorite job. I've had a lot of weird jobs. I used to deliver pizza because I have a real estate license and a college degree. And that's how you get that job. Yeah. I work for one of the corporate pizza chains, so I can't tell you which one. All I can tell you is their slogan was, better ingredients, shitty pay. You know that one? Yeah. That job gave me daddy issues. Just get that, did you? Thank you. The fuck are the rest of you? Oh man, we're gonna have fun tonight. I spent 5 months working in the Bahamas, working for a cruise line, and I came back with the best farmer's tan ever, and that's awesome because none of my family's been farming for like 5 generations. So get it? Good. I'm gonna double check with all of you. Apparently, that's what the fuck's happening here tonight. That was a slavery joke. Relax. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do it that way. Thank you. I'll go table to table. I don't give a shit. The pay's the same. On the ship, I host all kinds of activities. My favorite is hosting the beanbag tournament like this. Alright, guys, in just a few minutes, we have a beanbag tournament coming up with a Lido Jack. If you guys want to get on some beanbag, come and meet me on the Lido stage. Remember, guys, at 1 o'clock it's time to cornhole with Dwayne. And my crew starter came up to me one day, he goes, I know what you're saying, stop it, their kids are. I was like, yeah, but their dads are lining up for it. I was like, oh, did you get it? Good. Cool, gonna double check with all of you. Man, I work with children now because background checks don't tell you everything. Alright? You took it too far. Someone recording with their Boost mobile phone in the back? What the fuck is that? You all looked. Man, I developed this new hobby, crop dusting kindergartners. That's real fun for me. If you've never farted in a 5-year-old's face, it's literally the fucking best, right? Just watch them try to articulate what's wrong with their world. Like, why is everything awful? I don't know. But it's gonna get shitty. Yeah. That's what I do now. I travel this big ass country of ours. We gotta stop calling this a great country. This ain't a great country. This is a good collection of 10 cities. And a lot of bullshit in between. Alright. Yeah? Okay. Defend Mississippi. See? I spend a lot of time in the South because I don't take my personal safety into account when booking shows. My favorite state in the Union is Alabama. Everything you're thinking about Alabama, you're wrong except for Mobile. Mobile looks like the Civil War ended there last week, and they don't know who won yet. But they are gonna be pissed. I was driving to Atlanta recently because I'm black and I'm queer, and that's where they make us. Spoiler alert. I gotta go in twice a year to keep my certification, right? I was driving down there, and I stopped in this Mexican with him tightly, just like I'm gonna do later. He's too big. I don't want to climb. No, thank you. Sit on Santa's lap, and where was I? Alabama? No, Georgia. So I was driving down to Georgia, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop and get lunch. I'm fancy, so I stopped in a small town called Dalton, Georgia, and they have a billboard right on the edge of the highway that says Dalton, Georgia, the gateway to Civil War, and I was like, shouldn't be here. Well, anyway, so I stopped at this super fancy local restaurant called Waffle House, and a little girl behind the counter goes, your accent's so exotic, where are you from? I was like, oh, I'm from Ohio. She goes, is that what people from Ohio sound like? And I was like, nah, this is cock. She looks at me, she goes, well, I'll be praying for you. I was like, well, I'll probably be on my knees tonight too, thank you. We can both make a man named Jesus happy. What did you learn? Don't be a bitch. Oh man. Atlanta was rough after that. It's just 4 days of traffic, but I had that interaction in the back of my head. Oh, you guys. I'm a drinker. The rest of you lying? We're my drinkers in the room. All of you, great. No, stop. I can hear you. I still like to black out because I think it's easier than having a personality, right? Like you guys are joining adult softball leagues and talk about your grandkids. You know what I do every day to start a conversation? I text out, I'm sorry. Please delete the pictures. You know how I get my steps in every day? By looking for my fucking car. It's all uphill, right? When you're in the gutter. Okay, you guys calm down real easy in here. I like it. You're like, yay! No. I've given up some things with my older age and drinking. Like I don't drink Jaeger anymore because Jaeger makes me do real dumb things, like my best friend. And yeah, that'll fuck up Christmas, won't it? Candles weren't the only thing that got blown out that night. Anyway, it's such a slutty set. I'm sorry. I didn't intend it to go this way, but you forced my hand. You're in a fun spot for me for this next joke. Thank you. I do this every night of the week, and usually there's a straight couple right about here, and the guy will like get on cover, like puff his chest. I'll wrap his arm around his woman because in his world, he's so attractive. I'm going to forget how to be a person, leap off stage, and drag him back to my lair because princess needs dick. Wow, that's true. I don't fuck straight guys anymore, so all 9 of you can unpucker, right? Like I can hear it, right? What's that, lassie? Someone's afraid of you. Loosen up. This is not where I planned this to go. Oh, god damn it. And I was recently in New York City doing some shows, and I stayed in this super fancy hotel in La Quinta Inn. Don't want to make you guys jealous, but it is Spanish for two broke for Holiday Inn. That is where the greatest thing happened. Like I was out acquainting myself with the city, acquainting myself with all these fun people. Like I'm in my hotel room acquainting this guy's brains out, and the door flies open, and it is an older black woman, and she's housekeeping, and she just makes eye contact with both of us, just goes, "Oh, you busy?" and like jump back out the room. And like ever since then, I can't get an erection without hearing, "Oh, you busy?" Like how fucking great is that? Just every time, "Oh, you busy?" Just rock hard. So for the 4 of you who are going to fuck later, I want you to just look your partner in the eyes and go, "Oh, you busy?" And if they don't come immediately, you marry them. I'm at an age where it's inappropriate for me to be single, according to society, and I think that's bullshit. On my 29th birthday, a friend of mine took me out for brunch. She goes, "Hey, what are you doing to get this off the market?" I was like, ouch. Our eggs haven't come yet. She goes, "No, like, are you in any dating sites?" And I was like, "Yeah, bitch, I'm almost 30. I'm on, let's see, right now I'm on Christian Mingle, Farmers Only, Black People Meet, Angie's List, Craigslist. I'm on everything but the fucking corner, and let's see if I can get some roller skates. That's next." Doing pretty good at the dating thing in 2018. That was my thing. I did dating. Had some boyfriends this year. They weren't mine, but I had them. So you're gonna look at me and steal my jokes. Oh my god, Tara over here is an asshole. I date in a very specific tax bracket. I like it. Ohio has a lot of them, like upper middle white trash. That's what I love. Like a neck tattoo and can't legally vote. That's my shit. You've had the same truck in your front yard on blocks for 2 years. Get in the car, Scooter. We're going to Kmart. You guys had a really fun time. You're not the best card I've ever had. That honor goes to a prison show I did in Conneaut, Ohio. If you don't know where Conneaut, Ohio is, it's because you're a person. Basically, you get an I-90 headed east towards Pennsylvania. You're going to feel this sense of dread that something wicked this way comes. Make a left, and you're right there in Conneaut. Like all awful things, this started on the internet. I got an email one day. It was like, "Hey, Dwayne, you want to perform for us?" And I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit in the back of a ridiculous quote. If they meet this quote, I'm going to do this show. And 2 hours later, there was a deposit in my checking account. I was like, well, guess I'm going to prison. If you want to know how much they paid me, it was enough for a black man to voluntarily go to prison. That's how much they paid me. There was a comma in this check, like I still think about when I'm lonely. Like, check. I learned from porn it's not fun unless there's at least 6 guys in the scene, so I had to bring some friends with me because I didn't trust them to provide their own. We get to the prison and our escort meets us. He's a man of size, he's a big boy. I have nothing against big people, I come from large people, but when I'm stepping into a prison and I'm given an escort, I'm expecting a 6'4" ex-Marine covered in tattoos with a gun and a will to live. This man was none of those things. But he was a little bit of a tour guide because he's walking us into the prison going, and over here's our softball field. Over here is one of our mini exercise areas. And back there, that's our pods where we house our inmates. And I was like, you're here to tell jokes. Tell a joke, tell a fucking joke. And I just go, what? No cornhole? He goes, no, there's cornhole. It's over there. And I was like, well, that was a butt sex joke, sir. You made it weird. So the show gets started, and it's a good time. Like, I'm very excited for the show. Like, I was like, listen, you put this together, you're getting paid a lot, like a sacrilegious amount of money. You are going to stand up, and you're gonna grab the bull by the balls, and you're gonna fucking own this show. And I step up to the microphone, and I tell my first joke. It was a stupid joke, but it lands, and there's just this crescendo of laughter coming back at me, and I could just feel wave after wave of happiness in this place where there's so much terror and horror and awfulness. So I reveled in it for a little bit too long because this large Aryan gentleman about the 3rd or 4th row stood up and was like, take off your shirt! And I was like, no. So the show's going great. Comic after comic gets up and does as well as they can inside of a prison. Keep in mind, we were in a prison because, again, they are paying me a ridiculous amount of money. Check. Anyway, comic after comic gets up, and I notice after the last comic that the inmates are starting to get up to go somewhere else as if they've got something better to do on this fine prison day. And I turn to the warden, I go, hey, where are they going? Get them. I've seen Prison Break. Listen, I look like a man, but this is chocolate covered bitch. If they get me, I just live in a prison now. Oh yeah, I'm yours. Stop it. I'll hold your pocket. Anyway. Yeah? You got a cousin. So the show's going great, it's going great. He turns to me and he goes, oh, it's cake and ice cream time. I was like, cake and ice cream time? He goes, yeah, cake and ice cream time. It's the recreation day, there's cake and ice cream. And I go, can we have cake and ice cream? He goes, no, it's only for prisoners. I was like, it's my fucking tax dollars, whatever. Check. You guys are hot, you're cold, you're warm, you're tepid. I like you people. We're going to do a few more. This is that time of night. I hope you guys are having a good time. Make sure you take care of the wait staff. They're taking care of you all night long. Sorry, I tried. Y'all are fucked. After the show, you can hang out with any of the comics. There's going to be a bunch of those over in the corner, but I'm going to be the one with the suitcase full of t-shirts because I have bills to pay. both really funny. This one I made up specifically for people in Ohio who drink too much, and it just says, "Ohio is for day drinkers." Hey, pay for it. I don't throw them. I'm not Gallagher. You guys are a fucking blast. Let's have some fun. Are you guys strip club people? Woo! You look like you're 12. Woo! Check his credit card. I'm not a strip club person. I prefer burlesque. Burlesque is like, it's like going to a titty bar but knowing that all the dancers have their own favorite feminist author. Kind of better, but a lot worse, right? It's like soccer mom strippers. Yeah, it's 17 burlesque. It's like a Cher movie. 2 hours too long. Okay, you guys are tightening up on me here. I got you. I don't go to strip clubs anymore. The first strip club I went to was in Key West, Florida. It was for guys' weekend. As me and a couple of my friends, we went on vacation because I just graduated college. So the five of us went down to Key West. We walked up and down the main strip in Key West, and we all got matching ankle tattoos of little dolphins. So we're all like walking around with matching sarongs. And like one day on the beach, we took a bunch of MySpace pictures of our names and a big old heart that just said "Friends Forever." You know, guys' weekend? No? That's not your guys' weekend? Alright, fine. On my day to black out, I ended up in an all-male strip club, which sounds like fun in theory, but in practice it is bullshit. Essentially, it is a group of Arnold Classic rejects sweating steroids at you wearing banana hammocks, and that's not fun for anyone. I stepped inside this club, and the manager walked straight up to me. He goes, "Hey man, it's the middle of the day, we got a special going. 5 guys, $25, no questions asked." So I ran outside and overdrafted my checking account. In college. Walked back in, slammed the money in the bar. I was like, "What now?" He goes, "Go behind that curtain, sit down with your car for your men will be in a second." I was like, "Ooh, how titillating." So I went behind the curtain, I sat down on a leather couch, and I immediately regretted wearing shorts. It's just the sins of 1,000 other men are on the back of my knees. This is pre-Purell. So it's just there. I don't have a chance to make an escape for it because a strobe light starts flashing, a techno song starts blaring, and 5 muscle-bound gods walk in, find spots around my body to make me uncomfortable. Like one just climbed up on my shoulders and I used this sack like a speed bag, like fucking like I'm training to fight Rocky. This is how I discovered this is a fully sensual experience, and this is how I discovered they're all Eastern European men because they're dirty talking me, saying things like you like that big dick, does that big dick turn you on? Does he say you like it? Yeah man, don't break eye contact. Do you like it? You like that big dick, does that big dick turn you on? Does he say you like it? Yeah man, look at me. Do you like it? You like that big dick, does that big dick turn you on? Does he say you like it? Open your eyes. You like it? You like it? And I'm just sitting there thinking, no. I don't like this. I could have had a pizza. Alright, funny stuff. You guys have been absolutely fabulous. My name is Dwayne. Thank you so much.